Hey everyone, it's Anne. So happy to be talking to you. I don't know what number of videos this is that I have attempted, but boy oh boy, my linear thinking is not the greatest. My mind is processing so much so very quickly over the past couple weeks. It's crazy how much has been showing up in terms of areas of healing, awareness, all of it just processing intensely. There has been a lot of up and downs. These nice energies coming in right now are very, very supportive, very intense, show us that we are in fact supported, give us this new perspective. So these higher frequencies, as we're moving from one to another, from 3D to 5D, back and forth on this journey, it's just a fact of life, as I've talked about before. And I'm just sharing with you my experience, having been walking through this for quite some time. I mean, it's amazing how far we can come. We spend a lot of time worrying about things, about this worry energy. We have this negative program. So much of this is clearing all programs. We have this negative ongoing running program. And if we really become conscious and pay attention, you can see where that happens in our lives, where we have a thought about something and it rolls into some negative connotation of it. Oh, if I do that, then he's going to say this and she's going to do that, or that won't work out because this happened before. And this is an example, a prime example of how programmed we really are towards self-defeating thoughts, behaviors, patterns. That is really not who we are. So it's been fascinating to see that, and the continual effort to shift out of that and say, I hear you, I'm moving forward anyway, and I know that I am protected here, that I trust this process intensely, that I am supported. And the evidence of that is how far that thinking has got me. So to keep pushing through that program of not being enough. And this has been a very, very, very big theme. It's really highlighting as we learn our energetic boundaries. So especially as somebody who's highly sensitive or an empath, we can tend to want to fix everybody. It's part of this codependency sort of thing that we developed early on, sometimes through neglect and abandonment. Well, that's my case, but this codependent behavior to want to fix everybody, to have some value, some worth, because we feel what it's like when we're not paid attention to, and to realize that we're doing this, but it's taking away from our energy. So there are individuals out there who will take that opportunity, if we don't know that we're doing that, and suck your energy, all of it, right out of you. Now, that is an extreme, but that happens in a lot of cases if we are not aware. So it is this process of not helping everybody, especially I find with close family, is a bit of providing guidance, walking in your own confidence in your own ability to speak your truth, as evidence through what you're bringing into your life. So instead of just sort of yapping on about theories around whatever, is to actually manifest the life you want and to make others pay attention from that perspective. Now, this type of thing requires really understanding our emotional wounding and really understanding where we require very strong boundaries, but in a nice way. So we can pick up on other people's energies if we tune into that, if we just are a little bit more open, be understanding that each individual we talk to has a whole background that we know nothing about. They may have a fabulous, beautiful mask on, but there is a story behind each and every one of us. We are all unique individuals, no one exactly the same, that bring different things to the table in this lifetime. So it is fascinating when we can step back from that, and when we can see that there are individuals in our lives or that we meet who have a need for projection or have a need to express themselves, sometimes often projected onto us, but it is part of their journey to uncover where they're at. And we know from experience that this process takes time, and we've all been there, not recognizing our subconscious behavioral patterns. So to accept that, but to step back and know that they're on their part of the healing journey, and they will discover at the right time different aspects of themselves. And this is where it can be challenging to step back from wanting to do the work for them. We cannot heal other people's trauma. It is something that has to happen through inner work by the individual. So we can only be there to support them, but it is important to make sure that there are strong boundaries, because they may not want to be doing this or feeling this stuff. So the easiest thing they have been able to do is pass it on to others. So this is a theme that has been going on. We are all at different parts of this journey. Fascinating indeed, but boy, these higher level frequencies, we are zooming through some very, very big times of change here. Releasing the old, totally letting go and embracing change continues to be a theme. We are moving quickly into some just beautiful energetics. Some may be experiencing some very big disruptions in sleep patterns. Dream states have been pretty wild. Get ready for more of this, as we have some pretty cool Pisces energy really playing a role here, which is this whole very dynamic, intuitive side of self that is coming more to light. So really trusting ourselves, trusting the process, and of course trusting our higher selves and source energy as we embrace this opportunity for change. At this point in this journey here, pretty epic and pretty wild. So the negative voices, the negative entities, the naysay ego mind is big at play here. I can tell you from my own experience that voice of not being good enough has been very, very strong for me. Likely going to be there my whole life, but I've spent a lot of time around very, very critical people, critical of themselves, but projected onto me, which of course I now know, but it has been ingrained and embedded very, very strongly in my neural networks. So it takes effort for me to clearly move forward, to communicate, to have faith and confidence in myself, and to trust the process. But when I do, miracles occur. And not miracles, but hard work, visualizing, moving in the direction of where I want to go next, of recognizing my own power to control my energetic space, to helping others, to walking the talk, and to simply be happy in this opportunity that we're being presented with to learn so much about ourselves here at this point in time, and about the inner workings There has never been a time in history where so many people have spent so much time recognizing their own density and coming to terms with the fact that they are formations of past thoughts and experiences. It's epic. It's truly, truly epic. But the density levels on this planet are out of control. I mean, really, I pick up on these densities, on these energies. I did not realize how much density is on this planet until I came out of surgery, a whole other experience. But boy, it was very clear to me. This is why I'm so adamant about continuing to do this work, to share with you, to be an advocate for light workers, and for the fact that there is so much more to us than meets the eye. We are very, very, very powerful individuals, as very powerful collectively, if we simply know who we are and come back to that true sense of self. So we each have a role here, very different. No two are the same, as I said, but you are a very big part of this collective growth that's happening quietly yet powerfully right across the planet. I thank you so much for your ability to stay in the game, to keep moving forward, to get up and to work through the day, even if it's hard. We are making huge, huge progress, and that should be evidenced in your life. And if it isn't already, keep staying with your true self, with your boundaries, with your goals, with your kindness, and you too, and your service, and you too will see the miracles that happen when we are in pure alignment with what we truly, truly are meant to be, meant to do, meant to have. So thank you guys. Always great to talk to you. Take care, and we will definitely talk soon. Bye.